website where you could purchase any of these items. So, for example, if you want to purchase this coffee maker, you could do that. All right. So you just click it, you click add to cart, just like Amazon, and then you purchase it. Once someone purchases it, that information comes directly to you on your phone, and then you could fulfill the order. Fulfill the order means basically put it in a box, package it, and ship it out to wherever the customer is. And we have several different categories here. We're going to expand on these categories. So you definitely would be able to categorize all of the products that you would be selling. Okay. So
Mhm.
a whole bunch of categories up here. Just really quick. So this is Stay. If you go to Munch, this is the food delivery for restaurants and grocery stores. This is their platform where they could now deliver food to anyone anywhere on the island. Okay. So order food
And
you
and you-
love.
and you're saying and you're saying that the persons who are delivering food, they must be registered businesses.
Who are delivering food or who are cooking food? Which one?
But the home cooking food, and then to deliver to whoever is asking for it.
Right. So this platform contains three individuals, right? So it's the person ordering the food, that's the consumer, right? Then
Mhm.
you have the person cooking the food, that's the restaurant, right? And then you have
Mhm.
the person delivering the food, that's the delivery driver. So the delivery driver, so the way we design this platform is that restaurants have the option, right? They have the option to add their own delivery drivers, or if they don't have delivery drivers, they could use the platform's delivery drivers. So, for example, we could sign up taxi drivers, regular folks to deliver food, all right? So once you receive an order and you're finished cooking that food, what you could do is you could send a request to all available delivery drivers on the island to come pick up this food and drop it off to the person that ordered the food, right? Anywhere in the island. And
Right.
as the restaurant owner, you have a choice. If you have your own delivery drivers that you're comfortable with and that you work with, you could add them to the platform and call them. Some restaurants that we are working with, they don't have their own fleet of delivery drivers, so we added that feature where they could request a delivery driver from people who sign up to the platform who wants to deliver food, who wants to make extra money by delivering food. So that could be a taxi driver, that could be a young guy or a young lady who wants to make a few extra bucks every day by delivering food for restaurants, right? But you can add
Right.
your own
Um,
your own fleet of delivery drivers if you want to work with them, right?
I'm inquiring another question for someone else who
Mm-hmm.
has a bed and back who has a guest house.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and they want to come online.
Mm-hmm.
So I did give them your information and they will contact you.
Yeah, absolutely. And the cool thing about this, Andrea, is that they could fall into two categories. So you said they have a bed and breakfast, so they could take online bookings here for their bed
Mm-hmm.
and breakfast when the person stays, and they could for their restaurant or their kitchen or whatever, they could have their own right restaurant on here, where the people staying in the bed and breakfast could order food literally immediately from the restaurant, from the kitchen, right? And yeah, so they could definitely utilize both platforms, right? So we
And
have, just to recap, we have
mhm,
marketplace, which
yes.
is people like yourself. So everybody's staying in that bed and breakfast, everybody's staying in Magdalena, Cocoa Reef, all of the hotels down there, they'll be able to see the marketplace, see your products for
Right.
sale. They could order food on food delivery, and then last but not least, there's transportation. All right, so you're going to need transportation to and from the beaches, all the historical sites, all the experiences, all the events. So they now could call a taxi driver, a licensed and registered taxi driver, to take them wherever they need to go. And you see here, we're actually working with taxi associations, right? So you could sign up as a rider, all right? You could sign up as a driver, as a taxi driver, or you could sign up as an association.
Mhm.
So if you're an association, you could add all of your drivers to the platform. So the idea, what I was trying to explain last night is, um, or the entire island now is a resort from Crown Point to Charlottesville. You could get everything you want on the island at the tip of your finger, right? So so yeah, that's what it is. Let me just go over the apps again. Okay. So again, we start with stay. You can start with any app, but you start with stay. So we're going from the perspective of a tourist, right? So let me just show you where this is. So if you were to go to, I'm sorry, if you have an iPhone, you go to the App Store. If you have a Google phone, you can go to the Google Play Store. If you were to type in My Karibe, hit search, you'll see all of our apps are here. All right. This is our TV commercial that we're gonna have.
Life is a balancing act.
Right. So yeah, it's available here. Here's My Karibe Stay. This is the app for the taxi drivers, My Karibe Driver. This is the app for the restaurant. When someone orders, it comes to their app, right? This is the app for the eaters. So if you want to order food, you'll be downloading this app. If you want transportation anywhere in the island, right, as a rider, you'll be downloading this app. And marketplace, this is where you would buy and sell, different items.
Nice.
All right. So it's all available online already, but like I said, it's we're well, for you, I should say, we will be onboarding you very, very soon. So if I were to go to stay and open that up, as you can see, it's right here. So this is what you see when you download the app. If you hit stays, you'll be able to see all the guest houses. Eventually, you'll see all the guest houses listed on the island, and you get a nice map of everything here. Right? So this will be filled up with all the major hotels and all the good stuff very soon. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And for your friend who has a bed and breakfast, so theirs will be listed here. And if you were to click this anywhere, anyone anywhere in the world could click that. You could see all the pictures of the bed and breakfast. We have Winston Pereira already signed up. He has his little
Mm-hmm.
description of the place, how many rooms. It's a one bedroom. It's down at Buku. Cancellation policy is flexible. Availability, you could check the availability. So select the dates and check it.
Right.
If you want to send them a message, you can send them a message. It comes directly to their
Mm-hmm.
phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you hit check availability, right?
Great.
This little icon here that I'm moving around on the screen with the four boxes in the circle, this is our logo, our icon. And you
Mm-hmm.
could click this, and what it does, it opens up the other platform that's available to you. So
Right.
people on the island who are browsing for things to do, and if they're browsing for things to do, they go to experiences, and they'll see all the experiences listed here. We have jet ski rentals down at Pigeon Point. We have water sports, golf, entertainment, sports, wellness, outdoor, cultural tours, nightlife, and so forth. Scuba diving and
Mm-hmm.
cruises, right? So let's say they want transportation to Pigeon Point. Let's say they're staying in Plymouth, I guess, and they want transportation to Crown Point. What they do is they open up this app, they click this button, right? They click this
And
button
listen to
here,
them things outside. Cheers.
right? And they hit the taxi app. Once they open the taxi app, this opens up, and it logs them directly in, so they could get transportation anywhere within the island. All right. Same thing here. You click this icon with the four squares in it. You click that. You go to the shopping cart, and this is your platform, Andrea. It's where they could
Mm-hmm.
now purchase products from anyone providing products in Tobago, right? So the idea is that while they're on the island, they could buy souvenirs and have it waiting for them before they even get back to their home, wherever they're
Right.
coming from. So let's say someone is from England, they purchase here, you get the order, you make it, you package it, you ship it, you send it to them in England. By the time their vacation is done
Mm-hmm.
and they head back to England, that package should be waiting for them at their front door or waiting for them to be delivered, right? So they
Nice.
could click the icon, they could click the not the icon, they could click the product and see all the description about the product. They could also see the store that's selling this product. This is Jack and John's store. Um, Customers could follow your store, and it
Mm-hmm.
works very much like Facebook. If they follow your store, they'll get notified every time you post a product or anything of that nature. right? So you're always interacting with your customer base anywhere in the world, right? And they will see all the products that you have listed here. Okay, so if you were to
Right.
actually click the store would pop up, right? And then you'll be able to see all the products listed. Now, this store, we just use this store as an example. As you could see, a lot of the pictures are not up for this store. But for
Mm-hmm.
you, where that black screen that you see on the top, you'd definitely change that picture to something, more appealing about what you're doing. And then your profile picture, you put your profile picture there and things like that. But
Right.
all your items would be listed here. All right.
Okay.
If you want to change where you want to ship to, you could change that. If you want to change the shipping fees, all of that, you could change as well. All right. Another cool thing about this is that you could add videos. So a lot of people respond to videos a lot better than pictures. So you can add videos to your products. So if you want
Mm-hmm.
to do a quick demonstration of what the product looks like, what it feels like, maybe somebody modeling your sandals or your leather items, you could do that as
Mm-hmm.
well, right? So you could upload the video and they could
Right.
play the
Make
video.
things fun.
Right, yeah. Yeah, make
Mm.
things fun, exactly. Well, this is just a random video we chose off the internet, but the point is you could add any video that you want there. Right? Customers could like your products, so you could get a sense of how many people are viewing your products and liking it. So far, 5 people liked this product, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you could add it to your wish list. You could do your own marketing. We could do marketing for you. We'll be promoting this platform. So once you promote this platform, you'll be getting marketing as well.
And that's free also when you all do the marketing.
Yes, that's free for you. So you don't pay us anything for any type of marketing, right? So if you want to have extra marketing done for you specifically, we could talk about that later. But the marketing so far is it's all free. So everything on this platform is all free for you to use.
Okay.
Okay. Other features on this platform. So this is the marketplace platform. This is the buyer side. So anybody that's buying stuff, this is what they will see. But you, since you are a merchant, you will have access to the merchant side. So if you go to user and then you go to settings, what you would see here is a whole bunch of options, right? So this option right below currency, you see where it says currency TTD. Oh, let me show you this real quick. So where it says currency TTD, if you click that, the user or the someone purchasing could see what the price is in their own currency. So let's say, for example,
Ah,
someone is staying in Magdalena, someone from the US is staying in Magdalena. They will want to see what the price is in USD, right? So they go into their settings, they change the currency to USD, and if you go back to the items that are being sold, you'll see it all listed in USD. So obviously these
right.
prices aren't real. We just put numbers in there. But yeah, you could see all the prices are quoted in USD. Like this one is 94 US dollars. But once you add your price, it's fine. Right. So these are all just fake items for
Right.
now, just to make sure it's working. All right, so let's go back to the settings. So for you as a merchant, you have the option to switch to a merchant view where you could get all the information coming directly to your phone. So if you hit switch to merchant, you will see your store. Here you could get insights on all the products that you listed. You could see all the most clicked items. You could see the most popular items, all right? So you get a good sense of what's really selling, what's not selling, what's really being viewed, what's really not being viewed. You
Mm-hmm.
can see the activity people are taking on your shop. This chat feature here allows you to talk to or text people who purchase from you. So anywhere in the world. So let's say someone from England or Germany were to purchase your product, right? You could text them or they could message you directly, comes directly to your phone, and you could have communication with them.
I like that.
All right. No emails. You text them directly, just like WhatsApp, right? Here is your profile page. You could check your profile. This is where you would upload pictures for your store. As you can see here, we just uploaded random pictures that we found on the internet. But this picture here would be the picture with the hand in the car. That would be your profile picture or your storefront. The picture in the background that shows the California license plate. I know it's kind of silly, but we just found a random picture online just to make sure it's working. But you get the idea. So you put your storefront there
Mm-hmm.
or pictures of your products, that, just to make sure that the store looks nice. And then all the products that you listed will be listed below here, right?
Right.
Okay. And yeah, all these options are here. If you want to take a look at your orders, who purchased from you, this is where you would, come in and see a full list of all the people that purchased from you. You would get their billing address, you would get their shipping address, where to ship the items to. And this feature here shows you, you'll see a list of all the items that were made in the past, right? Let's see, products. So if you go to product, this is where you could add your products. Now this is all on your phone, Andrea. So you don't even need to be on your computer, right?
Okay.
So you could log in, you switch to merchant view, and then you go to profile, and then you hit product, and then you could add your product. So you hit the plus sign in the top right corner, right? You select the category in the way your product would fall. So I guess for you, leather items, I guess it'll be women's and men's accessories, and we'll add more categories here. So you'll definitely find something that fits you.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could put in leather belt, and then you put in your description: best leather belts from Tobago. I mean, you'll know how to put
Mm-hmm.
your description. If you
Right.
want to upload a video, this is where you upload your video, right? If you want to upload images, this is where you upload your image. It's asking me to upload an image. So let me just take a quick picture. You could snap a picture of, that's my mouse, by the way.
Yeah.
You could snap a quick picture of your items, it will upload it, and you hit next, and it should take you to the next page. So there's the picture being loaded up right now, which is my mouse, but obviously you'll take a picture of your leather items. What currency you want to sell in? You could sell in all these currencies. If you want to quote all your prices in TTD, that's fine. So if you're selling your leather belt for, let's say, 150 TTD, that's fine. You get the length, the width, the height, the weight, the stock keeping unit number, right? And you
Mm-hmm.
could put this product on sale. You could do discounts. You could do all that good stuff. The cool thing
Right.
about this, Andrea, is that if you quote this at a $150 TTD, and let's say a customer switches it to USD, it automatically does the conversion for them. So that would be like what, 25 USD that would be displayed, right? So based on the 6.7 or $7 conversion rate, that's what it would be, right?
And then I would have to add shipping.
Right. So I'm getting to that. So shipping is coming up pretty soon. If you want to change, if you want to add a green belt, we put 10 as a quantity. Price is 150. Next, let's add a blue belt. So these are different variations that you could add. Let's say you have 10 of those. We charge in the blue one for $200. This product is not on sale. Next. So when they go to your store and they select the belt, they could select whether they want a green, or they could
Mm-hmm.
select whether they want a blue. And a green belt
Right.
may cost different than a blue belt. So a green belt may
Right.
be 150, a blue belt may be 200, right? So you have the option to price each belt um, that way you want. So this is the shipping part I was telling you about. So you have full control over the shipping, right? So you can either select free shipping. That's if you put all the price for shipping in the cost of the item, you could select free shipping. Or you could do
Mm-hmm.
flat rates. If you do flat rates, you're going to select which country it's coming from. So obviously for you, it would be coming from Trinidad and Tobago. So you select that.
Mm-hmm.
You select Trinidad and Tobago. And ships to. So this is where you have to be very careful, right? This is why I told you yesterday. Start small. Start with Trinidad and Tobago alone, then go to Barbados and Grenada and then Jamaica, and then you could go
Right.
to any country you want. But with this, don't take it for granted, Andrea, because this is a lot of logistics. Don't start off thinking that you could ship to England and ship to USA, but you haven't gotten the procedure down yet. So what I would say is start with Barbados. If you want, if you think you could handle it, definitely do it. But
Mm-hmm.
that's just my suggestion. Okay.
Good suggestion.
Country of manufacture, obviously where it's made. So for your products, obviously it would be Trinidad and Tobago. All right. So this lets the consumer know where the item is being sold, or the item was manufactured. Sorry. So Trinidad and Tobago, TR right here. You hit next. Please add shipping. Oh, ships to Barbados. So we need to add it. Sorry. So let's say you check DHL. DHL says it costs what, $20 US. Well, you said you chose TTD before, so this would be in TTD. So let's just say $100 TTD, zero incremental fee, and the shipping window it would take about 3 to 5 days, right? And then you hit save, and then you see Barbados is added as one of your shipping destinations. Let's add Trinidad and Tobago in case you want to ship locally for anyone within Trinidad and Tobago. So Trinidad and Tobago is right here. If you hit add, the charge to ship anywhere within Trinidad and Tobago, let's say $20 fee, zero incremental fee, and it would take 2 to 3 business days. You hit save. So now what you just did here, Andrea, is that now for your items that you're manufacturing in Trinidad and Tobago, you're telling the public that you're now capable of shipping to Barbados and you're capable of shipping to Trinidad. Here, and that's it. So you hit next. You enter your return policy, where there's a 15-day return, 30-day return, or absolutely no returns. You enter in your description here and you're good to go. And then you hit next. And right here, you know, you could tell customers whether the items that you're selling is active or if it is sold out. Now this is live. So if you were to hit this, mark as sold out, once people go to look at your item, it's gonna say sold out immediately. Okay.
Okay.
And you hit add, and I think that is pretty much it. Product added successfully. So
What
once you do,
about
mhm.
what about if a customer wants to return an item?
Right, so they'll contact you via chat,
Mm-hmm.
right? And that transaction between you, the return item, it would be you and the customer. So obviously, you would need the item back first before you return any money back to them, right? Um,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, so this is why we have the chat feature in here where you could communicate directly with the person. There's no back and forth emails. There's no lost in translation. I mean, all the text messages would be listed right here for you. Okay. Um, and then check out.
All right. Could you remind me about the Mastercard and the US account?
Oh yeah, sure. So let me just show you that right now. So let me just show you where that goes. So you go back to the buyer profile. You hit switch to merchant. You go to your profile. You go to settings, and you hit getting paid. Right. So you have different options to get paid, right? Because when you sell the items, obviously you need your money to replenish your inventory. So how do you get paid? So since this is all online, we facilitate or we provide 3 methods to put your exact address. Okay, so these are the 3 different options for you to get paid, all right, for you to receive your money. Okay, so the first option here listed is called PayPal. You know what PayPal is, right? So
Yes,
uh,
I've heard of it.
you've heard of it, so I don't have to explain what that is. So
Yes, I've heard of
PayPal is a
PayPal.
right is an online bank account. So if you have your PayPal account, you just enter in your PayPal email address, and once someone, so this is a company that operates very similar to PayPal. Actually, they're PayPal's competitor. And the only difference here is, Andrea, is that what they do is how they work is that what they do is that they'll open up a US account for you in the United States in your name, Andrea Ash,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So once someone pays on the app via a credit card, that money comes to our corporate office. We convert it to USD and then we deposit it into that US account that's opened up for you via Payoneer. All right, that account is in your name, it's situated here in the United States, and we can deposit money in that account for you. I must let you know one thing, Andrea. This is not a regular checking or savings account. So basically, what that means is you or anyone else cannot deposit money in this account. All right. Since that we
Right.
partner with this company, they have allowed us to be the only company to deposit money in this account for you. Right. So when people purchase on the app, on
Right.
the platform,
Okay.
we take it, we deposit in your US account for you. Okay, so if you or anyone else were to try and deposit money
Like a
in
business
there,
account.
yeah, it would be rejected. How do you get the money out of this US account? So basically what they do, Andrea, is that once you earn 30 US dollars on the account, all right, once you have a balance of 30 USD, they'll automatically send you a MasterCard down to you in Tobago in your name. All right. This MasterCard could be used at any bank and any ATM anywhere in the world, right? So you can use this MasterCard to repurchase your inventory, your leather inventory, or your leather raw materials, and remake your stuff, right? So this is direct access to you. So you could select what currency you want. Oh, chat support. I think you asked about this yesterday. So if you ever have a question, you could always go to chat support here and enter your name and your email address, and you could start the chat immediately with an agent. Switch to buyer here, and then it takes you to the front end where you could purchase products that are for sale.
Right. And
Right?
you could use your MasterCard to do that,
To do what?
to purchase.
Yeah, MasterCard, Visa.
If you become a buyer. Right.
Well, let's see. So yeah, so you could use PayPal. So you could pay for items using PayPal. So let me just run you through this. So if I go to buy and then I go to checkout, you see there are two options here. So the first thing is you see there's a subtotal, there's a service fee, there's a tax included, place order. So the person could add in their shipping address here, right? And then they'll add in their billing address here. And then when it's time to pay, they could pay either by PayPal or they could pay by a debit or credit card. So the debit or credit card is what I think you were asking about. So that is a Visa, MasterCard, or Discover card. All right. Options to pay. They could pay either by PayPal or they could pay by debit or credit card. Debit or credit card is MasterCard, Discover card, Visa, and any of the above.
Okay.
All right. And yeah, I think that's